Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, in Season 6, as the long-running, simmering marital conflict between the Cooper parents gets closer to boiling point, young Sheldon intentionally hurts Mary to justify George's unfaithful behavior toward Brenda. One of the most anticipated plot lines in Young Sheldon for years has been Sheldon's The Big Bang Theory story about catching his father having sexual contact with another woman, despite the show's attempts to avoid it. However, Mary and George's marriage appears to be finally falling apart, as they got into a big fight after realizing they might have been unfaithful to each other. Even though George was unable to physically appear in The Big Bang Theory, the nerd-centric sitcom provided sufficient material to provide a respectable portrayal of his character. Sheldon and Mary both stated that he was a bad parent who was also an alcoholic and sluggish. All Coopers were harmed by The Big Bang Theory, however. The exception was the family patriarch, whose entire history was fiction at the time. Young Sheldon has put in a lot of effort to raise the character's profile to the point where they are willing to harm Mary in order to justify George's adultery. In a launch party and as an entire individual. After months of anticipation, the Cooper family welcomes its next member. Nevertheless, Mandy gives birth to George and Mary's child at the same time that they meet at the hospital with their respective potential affair partners. Sheldon's parents get into a fight because they say that each other is cheating on him or her. When Mary discovers George and Brenda having a private moment, it all started. Pastor Rob, on the other hand, bursts in and immediately becomes a part of the conversation before she even has a chance to inquire further about them. For the majority of Young Sheldon's Season 6, Mary and George have been excellent friends. She has become more accommodating since Barry left the church, but she hasn't been able to feel more for Rob. Young Sheldon has been developing her narrative with Rob for some time, but Mary's affair was not mentioned in The Big Bang Theory. Their shared interest is apparent to Missy as well. While George continues to commit his previously acknowledged adultery, this lessens the damage to his reputation. Mary is blind to the fact that Rob clearly has feelings for her because she is so fixated on convincing herself that she doesn't. This way of thinking makes it unlikely that Mary will think anything is wrong when Rob comes to the hospital with her while Mandy is being born. As a result, it makes no sense for her to bring him with her. Even though George was the boyfriend of Young Sheldon, Brenda was there for a reason. In point of fact, regardless of whether George and Brenda are having an affair, they both regret their actions. In contrast, Mary maintains her arrogance regarding her extramarital affections for her former coworker and the young Sheldon. Despite the fact that it is abundantly clear that this is not the case, she professes that she and Rob are doing nothing. Rob has become extremely irritable in the interim. He knows exactly what he's doing when he invites Mary to lunch, despite his upbeat demeanor. In an effort to annoy George, he may even have accepted his new position at Medford High School. Rob is not as dumb as he seems. He will undoubtedly seize the opportunity if Mary even raises the possibility of having an affair. The latest error in Young Sheldon's chronology may have extended the comedy's time before George's untimely death. CBS appears to finally be dealing with the incident, despite the implications of the story. George's image as a family man isn't completely destroyed, however, by assuming Mary has a second marriage to Rob. The fact that they were both in relationships does not automatically make him a villain and make Mary a victim. Instead, Young Sheldon decides to counteract the criticism by demonstrating that both of his parents played a role in their marriage's breakdown. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.